Hey, what is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here, back with another video for you guys today. And today we get to look at the Hot Toys 104th Battalion Wolfpack Clone Trooper. This guy looks absolutely fantastic. Super excited to get my hands on him. I'm actually planning on getting 3 of these guys total, because as we'll see later in the video, he does come with 3 different head sculpts, which is basically 3 different troopers. Technically, one is a phase 1, as you see right there on the box. It's his phase 1 and his phase 2 look, and then it comes with just like kind of a more generic Wolfpack trooper helmet, which is just very cool that you can just make him into a grunt. Now, this is the deluxe version of this figure. The standard version just came with the standard Wolfpack helmet, which we will take a closer look at. It is, like I said, just a grunt. So I thought, it's only 20 bucks more basically to get the deluxe version. So it's a no-brainer in my opinion. You get 3 different helmets, and I'm gonna get another deluxe version so I can, display him phase 1. And then I'll get a third, but that'll just be a standard for the grunt look. So yeah, just super excited to get this guy in the collection. Like I said, I love clones, so yeah, cannot wait to get this guy open. First and foremost, you might have noticed the background has changed. I have upgraded the review booth. Huge thanks to 212 Hunter on Instagram. I will put his Instagram up on the screen now. Go give him a follow. He is a good friend of mine, and what he does for a living, he works in the trades, so he comes across a lot of things that are being thrown away from like commercial buildings and stuff like that. And he found this massive light box that was used for like testing paint and how paint reacted to light. So yeah, kind of cool that I'm using that as a toy review booth now, but it makes for a great photo booth and just a great, nice, clean look for the reviews here. So like I said, go give him a follow. He is a good friend of mine. Just a great guy, and yeah, thank you, Hunter. So taking a quick look at the packaging before we get this guy out of the box. I apologize for the longish intro, but yeah, we do get his phase 2 look up here, and then the beautiful phase 1. I am a phase 1 guy, but I still do love my phase 2s as well. But yeah, this guy is very akin to the original like 501st Deluxe figure. It basically is that figure, but painted as Wolfpack troopers. And so you get all the, the backpack on this guy down here, the rotary cannon, the rocket launcher, which he is holding, along with, your more standard clone accessories. And on the side of the box, we do get a look at that plain grunt. It technically is boost, I believe. Where this helmet design is based on Comet, who is a name clone. This guy technically is boost, but I think he works just fine as a plain phase 2 grunt for the Wolfpack, and that's pretty much what I'm going to use him as in my collection. But this is very standard Hot Toys packaging. We've seen this by now. Nice that it is in line with the other Clone Wars packaging. So if you do keep your boxes all together, you can throw this with your Clone Wars. All right, now getting this guy laid out in his tray, taking a quick look at all of his accessories. These come very nicely in this tray that sits on top. This helmet, guys, is probably one of, if not, it's definitely top 3 favorite helmets in, Star Wars. I just love the, wolf, on the side, the wolf, bro, is just, it's too cool. And, yeah, this just looks fantastic in my opinion. The paint is on point as always. Hot Toys always kills it with that. But, you know, I'm also like conflicted. Obviously, I'm getting 3 in total eventually, so I can really display all 3 of these, but this one looks absolutely fantastic as well. Just, yeah, super cool. And of course, he comes with all the accessories here. You get your rotary cannon, your rocket launcher, and this backpack especially is just absolutely fantastic. The little clasp up top that is magnetic, you can actually store things in there. And then of course the working straps, just like I said, it's such a cool accessory and something we see a lot in the Clone Wars series, so very cool that they added it here. And yeah, like all the accessories obviously are painted very nicely. All the detail is there. Yeah, super cool. Don't know why my camera is like tweaking out, but we'll deal with it for now. Yeah, super cool. Awesome accessories. And then of course, this is your more standard clone fare, except they did throw in the jetpack, which is just fantastic. They don't do these with every clone, so it is cool that they decided to throw this in, as we do see them with their jetpacks quite a few times in the Clone Wars series. Obviously, you get your blast effects or you know, jetpack effects. I think I've seen... No, it doesn't. That would have been cool if this could plug into there. They should do that. That would be absolutely fantastic. But a feature on this that not a lot of people know about is this missile comes off. And then you grab one of these blast effects. You can put the tip in there. And then this actually does plug on like so. And you can kind of have the rocket firing out of the jetpack, which I've always just thought was a neat thing. I don't know if they actually like designed it that way on purpose, maybe, because this definitely has a peg port in the bottom there. So yeah, just like I said, always thought that was very cool that that actually functioned that way. And then of course you get your clone blasters. We've seen these, you know, dozens of times. I have so many of these things. And then you do get your hands and then a stand underneath. All right, getting this guy out of the package. He looks absolutely fantastic, man. I should have just pulled the trigger on all 3 because it's going to be really hard to pick a helmet. This unfortunately is my least favorite. You gotta have a least favorite. I still love it, and like seeing it in hand, I definitely like it more than I thought I was gonna like it. So man, this just looks like a clean trooper, and I can't wait to have multiple. I'm thinking I might need 2 of these guys specifically, and then I'll display, you know, a 3rd one as Comet, and then I'll have my 4th one as a Phase 1 Comet. That will be posed with the Phase 1 Wolf when that comes out, so this guy looks fantastic though. Let's take a quick look at some of his like paint apps, weathering, all that stuff. Alright, getting this guy close up. His weathering is just on point. All the little like browns that are on his armor, just everything. Hot Toys, you know, they always kill it with stuff like this, but just seeing it on a white and, you know, gray, very kind of simplistic style color scheme of a clone trooper, like even just like up here around the like mandible things, the mouth breather things, everything is just painted superbly. And yeah, there's like white up here, like it looks so good in my opinion, and it just makes me want to grab more and more of these guys, army build them, because they look so good. But let's try out some of the different helmets on him. Oh my goodness. I am just a sucker for the Phase 1 look, and Comet, just like I said, has one of the coolest designs for a clone trooper, and the red detail up there, just the extra like grime on his helmet, man, this looks fantastic. And man, I really am just itching to probably gonna buy more right after this video, because you know, I didn't know how, I know I needed 3 for sure, just to get all 3 looks for the helmets, because I knew I can't leave one of these helmets in the box. That would be criminal. And man, this Phase 1, I think this is the one I will be going with until I get my other Wolfpack troopers in. But oh my goodness, just beautiful. This helmet is beautiful. I definitely tend to lean Phase 1. I used to be a Phase 2 all day, like easy no-brainer question. I honestly didn't really care for Phase 1 at all, but something in the past like 3-4 years, Phase 1 has just grown to become my favorite, and I think it's just what I'm most nostalgic towards from when I was a kid. So yeah, this Phase 1 just, oh man, he looks fantastic. But let's try Comet's Phase 2. Yeah, this one is easily like second favorite, but almost like tied for first with the Phase 1. I love the like separate gray right here, and then the rest is white. Something about that, just I've loved that design on troopers. And yeah, I feel like this is kind of more of a complete look overall. I think the overall whiteness of the Phase 1 doesn't really like mend with the body perfectly, even though weirdly enough that is my favorite of the 3. I think this overall is just a cohesive look. Oh my goodness, dude, this might be my new favorite Hot Toys clone trooper, like for real. And before we move on to my final thoughts, just wanted to show the jetpack on him. I think the jetpack goes hard, bro. I was not expecting to like the jetpack on this guy. I usually like my clones without a jetpack, but something about it with him, just, it looks hard. But the jetpack is just a magnet. They do very nicely put this felt down so you're not gonna scratch his armor, even though I don't think it would matter a ton if you did, just because it already is pretty grimy, and that's on the back of the figure. But yeah, he looks good with the jetpack. So at the end of the day, guys, this figure is absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite clone troopers in the collection. I mean, this just took top spot, I think. Something about this color scheme for me, and just the design, the different aspects, you know, this is a unique design we haven't seen on clone troopers, you know, in the majority. So yeah, for me, this is probably my favorite Hot Toys clone trooper. They absolutely killed it with this figure. If you are a 08 Clone Wars fan, go get this. If you are getting the Plo Koon or Wolf, go get this. I am itching for that Wolf now. That figure is highly anticipated for me based on this figure. Yeah, Plo Koon as well. Very, very excited to get that figure. Those two need to drop immediately. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, are you gonna go grab this figure? Or do you have too many clones in the collection? I mean, they're my favorite thing to collect. Hot Toys clones are just something else. They're unreal. I adore them so much. Opening one makes me feel like a kid. Opening a 3.75 clone and just, you know, playing with it all day, all night. It's just, yeah, so much fun. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Shout out to my channel members. Y'all are the top G's. Big shout out to 212 Hunter. Love you, bro. Yeah, but you know, if you want to join channel memberships, you can. If not, watching, liking, subscribing, doing any of that fun YouTube stuff is enough for me and means the world to me. So thank you all. As always, stay tuned for reviews. I am so excited to have this new review booth. Again, can't thank 212 Hunter enough. This has just been a blast to shoot on. And yeah, very excited for all the figures that I get to shoot in this review booth. So yeah, stay tuned, reviews coming. We have some Ahsoka reviews, quite a few Ahsoka reviews. Phase 1 and 2 Rex from Ahsoka, the 212 Airborne, Battle Damage Darth Vader I still need to review, along with the Dark Side Anakin. I just recently picked up Kit Fisto, so stay tuned for that review. Yeah, just stay tuned. As always, guys, may the Force be with you. Ayy.